Logan Lippert, I'm a senior.
Matt Bovin, associate's degree and master's degree.
Braden Lewis, senior.
Amelia Kuiper, and I'm a senior.
Kylie Anderson, senior.
Avery McKay, senior.
May I start? Mm-hmm. I always love when Mr. Brown gives me some blackjack tips. So that's some of my favorite memories.
Being in his classes and listening to him tell all the stories that go along with what he's teaching, definitely my favorite memory.
My favorite memory with Mr. Brown is definitely him coming to all of our hockey games and always being there to support us.
My favorite memory with Mr. Brown is when he announced senior night for volleyball. That was just like a really special time, so we all appreciated that.
My favorite memory would have to be just him announcing our volleyball games over the years and always making fun comments during the game.
I think my favorite memory is just having him freshman year for U.S. history.
I would definitely consider him to be a mentor. He's coached soccer for decades. I'm hoping to coach tennis longer. So I've always followed his success on and off the field. And I think that he's a great role model and an absolutely charismatic and tremendous coach.
He has always had a positive attitude and a really outgoing personality, and I think being in his classes and getting to experience that has very much impacted me.
Mr. Brown's impacted me because he's always shared funny stories throughout class that have made me laugh and kept me upbeat.
I feel like Mr. Brown has impacted me in a lot of ways. He's made going to school more fun and also being able to look forward to going to my volleyball games and knowing that he's announcing for us.
Mr. Brown's impacted me by making learning fun and looking forward to his class.
Yeah, I just think he's a really funny and kind teacher, and he's really good at putting a smile on someone's face.
Yeah, and Logan talked about it earlier, but I think whenever you can connect like stories from your own life to the content, and his sense of humor is also key. The guy is one of the funniest people I've ever met, and that really comes in handy and makes him a unique teacher.
Yeah, definitely what he said. He's extremely engaging. He loves his students, and it makes it really fun to learn in there.
Mr. Brown is an effective teacher because he keeps class fun, which keeps all the students engaged and learning throughout the day.
Mr. Brown's an effective teacher by the ways he engages the classroom. He always has fun stories to tell, and it just keeps us on the edge of our seats.
I think he does a really good job of balancing out learning with telling funny stories to keep us engaged.
I think he does do a really good job at engaging students with being funny and telling his stories, and also making a ton of jokes to keep us interested.
He, as a coach, and then of course the work he does in the classroom, but he also goes beyond that with all the announcing he does. I mean, he's been a huge presence in athletics, especially with volleyball, I believe, and doing the announcements for those is huge.
He has an incredible influence over everyone he teaches and everyone he interacts with, and that makes a really large impact in our community.
Mr. Brown has a great impact on the school community. He's always involved with after-school activities like announcing and being part of all athletics, and he impacts the school by being a great teacher as well.
Mr. Brown has a big impact on the school community just by him being a coach and teacher here, or previous coach, and then he goes to almost all of our sporting events and will announce at some of the games.
I think Mr. Brown impacts the school community by, whether you've had him or not, you know who Mr. Brown is just by how charismatic and fun he is and how he always likes to involve everybody with what he's doing.
Yeah, I think he's really positive inside and out of the classroom, whether it's at a sporting event or just in the hallway. He's always really friendly with everyone.